Jolene Macintyre's journey is a powerful story of resilience shaped by both professional pressure and personal tragedy. Known for her role in the custom automotive world, she became the backbone of a rapidly growing creative and business empire. Behind the success, however, was a life filled with long hours, emotional strain, and constant responsibility. In late 2024, her world was shaken when she lost her mother unexpectedly after a sudden battle with terminal illness. That loss became a turning point that tested her strength, her relationships, and her ability to continue carrying everything she had built forward. A life built on responsibility and drive from the beginning, Jolene Macintyre built her identity around discipline, structure, and commitment. Growing up in Nova Scotia, she developed a strong sense of responsibility shaped by family values and a competitive spirit. Her early involvement in sports, especially soccer, taught her how to perform under pressure and stay focused during challenges. These traits later became essential as she stepped into a demanding professional world. She was not just part of a creative venture. She was the one ensuring that every moving piece stayed aligned, organized, and financially stable, even when chaos surrounded the projects. The backbone of a growing creative empire. As her career progressed, Jolene became far more than a manager behind the scenes. She was the operational force that kept projects on track, budgets controlled, and deadlines achievable. While others focused on creativity and production, she handled logistics, finance, and planning. Her workload grew as the enterprise gained popularity, especially with the shift toward digital content and expanded production demands. This transformation doubled her responsibilities, requiring her to manage schedules, advertising, and public appearance. Despite exhaustion, she continued pushing forward, knowing that her presence was essential for stability and long-term success. Strain between personal and professional life. The blending of personal and professional life created increasing tension in Jolene's world. Her relationship with her partner, who was also deeply involved in the business, often became strained due to disagreements over budgets, timing, and workload distribution. What should have been a partnership of balance sometimes turned into conflict under pressure. At home, she also navigated the complexities of family life, including responsibilities toward children from a previous relationship within the household dynamic. These overlapping roles left her with very little personal space, making it difficult to separate emotion from work decisions. The breaking point of overwork. As production demands intensified, Jolene reached a stage of near burnout. Long shooting schedules, constant decision-making, and continuous project oversight left her with minimal rest. There were periods when she was almost entirely consumed by work, leaving no room for recovery or reflection. Even when she considered stepping back and reducing her role, she felt trapped by responsibility. She believed that stepping away could risk collapsing everything she had helped build. Ultimately, she chose to remain, carrying the weight of the entire operation despite the personal cost it demanded. The sudden illness that changed everything. In late 2024, Jolene's life took a devastating turn when her mother was diagnosed with terminal cancer. The illness progressed rapidly, leaving very little time for preparation or emotional adjustment. Within weeks, she was forced to navigate the painful reality of impending loss while continuing her professional responsibilities. She divided her time between work and hospital visits, living in two emotional worlds simultaneously. One world demanded strength and leadership, while the other required her to confront grief, fear, and helplessness as she watched her mother's condition worsen. Loss, grief, and emotional collapse. The passing of her mother marked one of the most painful moments in Jolene's life. The loss created an emotional void that affected every aspect of her daily functioning. Tasks that once felt manageable became overwhelming, and her usual pace slowed significantly. Projects were delayed, and team dynamics shifted as her emotional state became more fragile. Despite the grief, she openly acknowledged her pain, sharing heartfelt reflections about her mother's influence and love. This openness resonated deeply with those around her, revealing the human vulnerability behind her strong professional exterior. Choosing strength through work and purpose. In the aftermath of her loss, Jolene made a conscious decision not to withdraw completely from her responsibilities. Instead, she leaned into her work as a way of coping with grief. Continuing projects became a form of emotional structure, helping her maintain stability during an unstable time. She often expressed that thinking about her mother gave her motivation to keep moving forward. Work, once a source of stress, became a channel for purpose and remembrance, allowing her to transform personal pain into determination and forward momentum, redefining priorities. After tragedy, the experience of loss reshaped Jolene's perspective on life. While she had previously prioritized work above almost everything else, she began to value personal connections more deeply. Family time, shared moments, and emotional presence became increasingly important. Travel and gatherings with loved ones took on new meaning, offering balance against years of relentless work. Although she still remained committed to her professional goals, her approach became more grounded. The tragedy encouraged her to slow down internally, even while continuing to operate in a high-pressure environment externally. Conclusion. Jolene Macintyre's journey reflects the complexity of strength under pressure. Her story is not only about professional achievement, but also about enduring emotional hardship while maintaining responsibility. The loss of her mother became a defining moment that tested her resilience and reshaped her outlook on life. Rather than breaking under pressure, she adapted, finding new ways to continue forward while honoring her grief. Her experience reveals that strength is not the absence of pain, but the ability to move through it and still carry purpose, responsibility, and hope into the future.